inflation is not inflating my salary. Welcome, guys. You're now locked into another episode of The Center Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Milene Sophia.
And yours, Tiwa.
Yes, guys. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're all good, despite whatever's going on. I hope you guys are going well. So, Tiwa, how are you really doing today?
I am doing alright, thanks. Doing alright. Been in a good position, just going with the flow of things. How about you? How are you doing? How does it feel to be back at work officially?
I'm alright. Tired, man. This shit is exhausting me. these 12-hour shifts are definitely getting to me, but
your body will get used to it at some point.
I have to get used to it. But I feel like I'm just more tired, obviously, after the shift is done, innit? You get through it. Because, I get my days off and stuff, so it's not too tough.
Good.
But, yeah. So everything's good.
Somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So everything's good, yeah?
Everything good, everything blessed.
That's what I like to hear. Just making sure, just checking up on you. Yeah? So you don't say I don't check up on you.
You're not alright.
So you don't say I don't check up on you. Alright, so new episode, new fact, new riddle. My fact today it's a fact, but it's not really a fact. So apparently today is National Be a Millionaire Day.
Amen. I proclaim it into my life and that's it, amen.
So today is a National Be a Millionaire Day. So shout out to all my millionaires. Shout out all my to-be millionaires, you know. But yeah, we proclaim it in our lives. Big millionaires out here. It's also National Bee Day, World Bee Day. Bees.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said Bee Day.
No, like Bees Day.
Yeah. Alright,
so,
interesting.
Shout out to all my bees as well. Shout out to all of them. No. But yeah, I got stung by a bee one time.
I was about to say.
But it was all my fault. I do not blame. I basically killed the bee because they say that once a bee stings you, it dies. Because it leaves its what is it called? The stinger, whatever it's called, in you. Yeah. And when it comes out, apparently it like pulls out organs as well.
Okay.
Because it's a part of them. Yeah. So when it's not a wasp, when a wasp stings you, it goes about its life. But when the bee stings you, it dies, isn't it? So I basically just committed murder. I murdered a bee out of stupidity.
Right, go on, explain.
So it was when I was younger, when I was just living around plaster sides with my cousins and stuff, innit? And my cousin, he loves animals, or he used to, innit? He absolutely love animals. A lot of my family members love animals, innit? And he was trying to get this bee, but he was trying to catch it with like a cigarette box. Oh. I said to my man, what are you doing, bro? Just catch it with your hands. Why are you trying to use a cigarette box? I was obviously naive, innit? Why are you trying to catch it using a cigarette box with your hands?
You were doing
so
something.
I came and I literally cupped the bee in my hand. I said, look, all you have to do is just cup it. I went and I literally cupped the bees in my hand.
Did he not try to stop you?
No, he just watched me do it.
He said, alright, go on, do it.
Yeah, he said, go and do it. So he just literally just watched me do it. And yeah, I've cupped the bee in my hand and it stung me. It stung me in my left hand, like right below my index finger. It stung me there. And I was panicking because it burns. That shit.
Is it?
Burns.
True, they've never been stung.
It burns. I'm there blowing. I go on upstairs, auntie, help. This is stinging me so much. It felt like just burning sensation.
Fair enough.
That was absolutely horrible.
No, but that one you can't, like you said, you were up to for it.
Yeah. It was my fault. But now I know better. I know better.
That's right.
I know better.
Right. Riddles from last week. What grows when it eats but dies when it drinks? Fire. Did you figure it out?
As soon as you finished saying it, fire came to my head.
Yeah, I was thinking, did you figure it out?
Like, it sounds a lot. Now that you've seen this, literally said it, I think, I should have gotten it last week.
And then riddle for this week is, what spends all the time on the floor but never gets dirty?
What spends all the time on the floor but never gets dirty? The ground.
No. I see where you're going with that one there. So that's the riddle for this week. You already know what to do. DM us, let us know what you think, and we'll let you know if the answer's right. I've seen something that I really want to talk about that's keeping.
What?
So you see this can sway to a lot of different conversation or whatever. But you see the Portia Williams.
What with her friend's ex?
I have so many opinions, so many
Husband.
thoughts. Sorry, say that again?
For her fiance,
A
her
new
best
fiance?
friend's ex-husband.
Jesus.
I wouldn't say best friend, but
I would say best friend, but yeah. So, I was just gonna ask, what are your thought process? What are your
love is love, innit? Love is love.
Oh yeah.
Love is love.
Yeah,
No, but they were friends. They weren't
This is what I'm
best
saying.
of friends.
They weren't best of
They
friends,
weren't
which I
best of
get.
friends. They weren't like, oh yeah, that's my sister. Like,
Yeah.
we're family now. They were just friends.
But it's still.
Listen. Now, you've divorced your man. Your man's out there. He was gonna get with someone anyway.
Yeah, but it's different if you're getting with someone like, cool, I know, expect that, but not someone that's kind of like my friend, regardless of the situation. It's kind of in the way you kind of met through me. Because if you didn't, like, okay, maybe you might cross paths in a different way, but you've met through me. And I feel like the way it's come across, so basically, Tammy was saying, I don't know if you know Tammy from, I forgot what, something Basketball Wives or whatever. She was saying, for them to bring Newcastle in, you have to like they have to create some kind of friendship.
Yeah.
So her and Portia might not have been friends for them to come in. But at some point, to my not, I feel like they would have built some kind of friendship. Okay, maybe they weren't as close as her and her best friend, whatever the situation is, but you've built some kind of friendship to a certain degree.
Yeah.
She's invited you over, you were invited to my house. You kind of like, maybe, because of the show, maybe they've done it a different way. I've introduced you to my husband on the show. Okay, maybe you might have met off the show, because she was basically saying that her ex-partner, Dennis, and him were friends prior to the show.
Mm-hmm.
So that in its own was that's a different story as it is already.
Mm-hmm.
Then now you've got, okay, I've invited you to the show, I've invited you to my house, we did everything. We've kind of built a friendship regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
So it's always the thought of, okay, cool. Maybe we weren't that close, so maybe I didn't tell you we were going for a divorce, but what was your thoughts while we were dating? Because it always crossed my mind, like, did you see him like that? Did you
But then the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like,
Apart from
it's
that,
fake, but a lot of it is fake, so maybe the friendship wasn't even genuine. They just had to have a friendship on the
people
show.
started digging. No, this is what I'm saying. I didn't dispute that. People started digging. Like, that's what I'm saying. Someone saying, like, they had to find Fallon someone to bring her on, which I get. Maybe Portia said, yeah, me, that's fine. I understand that whole situation, but my thing is, regardless, that there was some kind of friendship that ended up, might not have been that big of a deal, but ended up, because then it got to, she was posting, the dugout post of her when she posted, like, late 2020, saying, oh, me and my good friends, all that, but now all of a sudden it's deleted. But you know, people might, they've taken screenshots and stuff, put it up. But the point I was trying to get at is, my thing is, what's the thought of her ever seeing her partner like, maybe I could go there with him? Did it ever?
No, but if
it's weird.
No, but if when you're online and you're scrolling through Insta or whatever, and you see a picture of a guy, whether he be in a relationship or not, and he's good looking, you're gonna think this guy's good looking.
Yeah.
Exactly, whether he be in a relationship or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's Portia's fault as well. Whether he be married or not, him being married does not take away his looks.
No,
it doesn't.
I get that.
I personally feel like her and Portia and what's the Fallon.
Yeah.
Probably weren't even friends like that.
Yeah, I'm not.
So,
but it's just the whole process.
If
like,
you're not friends,
to the house,
you're divorced. You're divorced. It is what it is.
It's still weird. I don't think I fully agree with it, but
maybe she just came to the house for content, not to the show.
Because it's different. It's different.
Because that episode, I looked like when they went to the house. It looked like content for the show.
Yeah, there was no point. But it was more like, okay, she did that, and then she did the Halloween one, and all that stuff. But it was more like her main friend. Maybe you're right. Maybe they weren't friends.
Content.
But no,
she's just
it's
there.
still the whole process. It's different if it's like, I've met you through a friend, and you've. It's weird.
I don't find it weird. I don't think, because people are just making it seem like her and Portia were best of friends.
No, they're not.
It's like let's say Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Portia was to go with Drew's husband, if they were to break up, that's weird now. That's stretching it, because on the show they look like good friends anyway. Yeah, they became good friends.
But Fallon seems decent. Like they didn't. You didn't think they weren't. Like,
yeah, but they were friends because they're on the show. They have to do this for the show. Because these girls are friends one second and not friends the other second. It's up and down, isn't it?
It's
so
true, but
I'm not surprised that this happened. Portia's always mad in her head.
She really is. It just brought down the friendship of like, because then I was reading and started reading stuff, and then people started saying like the female code You shouldn't
I personally
even be
feel like,
entertaining.
listen, I personally feel like this female bro code thing, yeah, it's just a way to control your friends and stuff. I feel like it's a way to control people. Because it's unfair that, like, if I've dated someone, yeah, what, so now because I've dated that person, none of the people that I know can date him as well.
Okay, cool. But there's a limit to it to a certain degree. Don't you agree? So if you've dated someone, none of your friends act cool, but your close friends.
Bro, if we're not dating anymore, it's because there's a reason. If you want to go and get that headache as well, by all means go and you suffer as well, and you come back to me and be like, I shouldn't have gone. I know why you
but ain't that just the whole situation just weird?
If a blessing is a blessing. Okay, so if I'm dating someone and we didn't work out, but let's say a couple months down the line, one of my friends started talking to him and they end up being really cool with each other, what now? I should turn around and say
bothered by it, but
now I should turn around and say you can't because I did him already.
It's not. I don't feel like we ever say it's just a thing.
But that thing is just blocking blessings, bruv. It's literally a way to control other people. So you're telling me you're gonna control who and I don't date because you've dated the person as well, and that's vice versa. If you wanna date any guys that I've dated already, date any guys I've dated already. I left him for a reason.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And if I'm telling you can't do it, it's because I still have feelings for the guy. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, I see that to a certain
because they always say that if you're still in contact with an quote unquote ex, it's either like you've never liked him or you're still in love with the guy. So if I'm telling you can't date him, it's because I'm probably have mad feelings for him.
Let's do this now. So they're about to date him. Do you think they should come talk to you about it?
No, it's none of my business. It's none of my business. If we're not together,
this is your close friend, by the way. This is just no friend.
It's none of my business. I personally, I don't feel like I'll feel some type of way. Okay, if it's like one of them ones where, like I said, if I feel some type of way, it's because I like him, and then maybe I'll tell you that. But what can I do? I'm not with the guy anymore. I can't control what the guy does. Do you know what I mean? I can't. It's life. Like, life goes on. I have bigger fish to fry than to worry about who my friends are going to be dating. It might be awkward, let's say, if you have like a link up and you're with him, la la la. Especially if I like him, maybe I'll tell you that. I'll be like, you know what, you're dating him, but my feelings are still there, la la. If you continue doing what you're doing, you continue doing what you're doing. I probably won't turn up to link ups like that if I know he's going to be there. It's going to be like that. But I'm really against the idea of if someone came to me and said, if one of my friends came to me and said she has a problem with friends dating the guy she's dated, okay, cool, I respect that, innit? I won't go there. But if one of my friends came to me and said, la la la, do your thing, I'm not worried.
So I don't care for someone him.
If it wasn't a problem for the person.
No, personally for me, I don't really care per se. It's just the thing people have done. I'm not, bro. Do you? I wipe my hands off it. Do you?
It is what it is. If I feel like I want to date that person and the person's about, I'll date him. Personally, I don't know if I'll do it, just knowing that you've dated my friend.
Yeah.
That's a bit iffy, but I'm not against the idea of doing it. If one of my friends want to date a guy I've dated, then date him. I don't care. We're not together for a reason. Why am I stressing over what you want to do? What if you guys end up being married for the rest of your life, having absolutely beautiful kids? That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Well, what if I tell you no, you go to another guy who's very abusive, and now I've caused that. I feel like that's just a way to control people around you. I feel like it's just a way to control. I don't see why I can't date a guy and if you tell me no, I can't date him, it's because you start feelings for him. And I understand that. And I respect that, and I won't do it. More time I probably won't do it, but if I find, and I will tell you that the guy you dated is attractive, I have no shame. I feel like that's so manipulative as well. To manipulate your situation. I feel like people who need to be in control, they go to this bro code, female code. You think guys give a shit about bro code?
People just be like,
but you think guys give a shit about bro code? Exactly.
Did you tap that? Yeah, I tapped it.
Yeah, weird. The only time that might care is they're trying to wife the girl and find out that all the guys have tapped the girl. That's the only time. Yeah. But more time,
I feel like females do it, but we just do it under, like, we just wouldn't say it. So they could have been with someone you've been with, they just won't say it to you, whereas guys will sit down and talk about, we've been with the same guys.
No, I feel like guys wouldn't say it until they're asked about it. Like, it depends on the situation. If they're bad mind, they'll say, oh yeah, you're talking to that girl, yeah, I did that already. But more time, if they see you're serious, they won't say anything like that. That's how I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, in that aspect, no, I get what you mean in that aspect. I'm saying in general, like, guys usually have the conversation. If it's like females, they're just hitting and going, whatever the situation is, they will easily talk about it and like, whereas with females, even if we've been with the same person, you wouldn't still kind of bring up and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like it's awkward
but guys
to say.
is just like...
Yeah, I personally feel like as if I've been with the same person as my friend, it'd be awkward to say something. Because, yeah, it's just an awkward conversation. But, man, them will do their thing, bro.
But I don't think it's like, it's not... I don't go about and be like, you can't talk to that person. You can't, at the end of the day, your life is your life, do you kind of thing. It's the thing where it's just come about. Like, it's not a thing where I just wouldn't... For me personally, I just wouldn't date someone that I know... Especially within my friends that I know you've dated.
I find it awkward. Yeah, I find it awkward.
And I just feel like...
It's not that I wouldn't do it, but... I probably would not do it, but I'm not against someone doing it. Like, I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see what's wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. You, like, because at the end of the day,
that's what
you said you're over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's different if I'm talking to them when you're talking to them and I know the situation.
Yeah, it's like, if we're dating and you're trying to...
That's a whole different ball game now.
Now you're taking the piss.
Yeah.
Now you're taking the piss.
But if we're over,
let me be done with him before you start as well, bro.
No, that's a whole. But that's
how it is. But that's how it is. I just don't like that idea of female code or sister code. I was with him first, and so you're not with him now.
Yeah.
Why is that my problem? If he was really that much of a good guy, you'd have stayed with him.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think it's a. I just think it's a thing where we just thought because you're my friend, I'm not going to go there because you've been there. That's just the thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not a thing where... I know a few people probably go about and be like, don't date him because I've dated him, or don't chat to him because I chat to him. But that's their problem kind of situation. But I don't feel like it's a thing where we go about saying it. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, but even if it end up dating, I don't feel like it should be something where we stop being friends about.
I think that might be because it's a bit awkward. I don't think like we'll stop being friends. It's like limited things. Especially cool. If this is one of like your good friends now, a lot of stuff you used to do before, like within you guys and stuff, I feel like it would just die down naturally. It wouldn't be. Personally. It wouldn't. If
you dated one of my friends, one of the guys up there, I wouldn't care less.
Oh no, I think that's.
I couldn't care less. I would not care less. I would actually root for you guys. Wallahi. I wouldn't even. Maybe if you've done something really bad, maybe I'll tell you. But even then, I just keep myself to myself. Honestly,
but do you know what it is? Then it kind of puts like that kind of limitation because I feel like it becomes a thing where I have to be like, even if you don't care, it's like there's only certain things I can tell you. Can I go say this?
I don't care. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. I don't care. None of the guys I have dated, I am hungover. So you can go to. I didn't have no children with any of them. I didn't engage any of them. I don't like any of them anymore. I couldn't care less. You can do you can do whatever you want.
Nah, I just feel like the whole thing is awkward. Like I feel like there's a limitation in like I wouldn't want to. So, okay, let's say we're going on a group holiday. It's just like
I'll take pictures for you. I'm being so serious. I'll take pictures for you.
It's not.
I bet you two go take pictures.
It could be a thing where I'm not like. It's not a thing where I feel like within the first stages, it's not a thing where I'm against it. Like, cool, do you like you can go ahead and date. I'm not again. I just feel like the first few times it'll be awkward, and then after it's like, okay, cool.
I couldn't care less. I just want some nieces and nephews.
You're not alright.
Give me some nieces and nephews. Make me an auntie.
You're not alright.
Because personally, if I don't care for any of them, why should I care with who they go with next? Whether that be my closest friend or someone I don't know. He's gonna go with someone anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna go with someone anyway. But I feel like it's just a bit more weird when it's like in a circle kind of thing. It's like just going.
It's easy like that.
You're an idiot.
Because you know them already.
You're an idiot.
Because you know them already. They always say it's good to be friends with someone before you get into a relationship.
Yeah, but
you get to see them at the point. You were friends with him when they were together. You know how he is. Now you know exactly how he is. You decide. I've told you everything. I've probably confided in everything I've done with him.
And I feel like that's what it is as well.
No, but if you've now gone there after the stupidity he did, you're the stupid one. Me, I'll laugh after things don't go right. I'm like, shit, I told you everything.
I told you so. You've been one of them people that be like, I told you so.
I literally sat there confiding in everything that we did together. All the stress he put me, and you still went there. That's your business. Me, I'll let her learn. Those who do not listen
will learn.
Shall feel.
No,
but for me... I don't.
I personally don't mind, but I just feel like if I'm being like devil advocate, I just feel like the first few, okay, cool, we talk, especially if it was something that was quite serious to a certain degree. Let's say we dated for a year to 2 years. We've done a lot of things together, not just us two, as a group as well. Because at the end of the day, I get to know your friends, you get to know my friend. It becomes a bigger thing. We do a lot of stuff, whatever the situation is. Okay, cool. We've broken up. 6 months down the line, now you're talking to my friend. It's probably going to bother me at first, but it's a thing where I get over. But I just feel like the whole let's kind of go out thing will probably. It's like you have to build that kind of friendship again, but in this sense that now it's been turned around of where you're dating my friend rather than it being me and you together, that kind of thing. Because that's a whole new
Yeah, but that just sounds like you're still hung up on the guy.
No, but it's not even
that's what
that.
it sounds like, though.
It's not even
that's
that.
what it sounds
it's
like.
More like it's more like it's a whole different situation now. Whereas it was this, now I have to get adjusted to that.
Yeah, but what's the problem with being adjusted to him dating your friend?
That's what I'm saying. It's not it's going to be a minute before that happens because it's not going to be an easy thing. Because you're probably going to the person doing it's probably going to feel comfortable to talk about it.
If you're over him, like I say, you're over him. Why is it going to be?
It's still awkward regardless. I could be over you, but just the scenario of everyone being together and everyone, it's still a bit awkward regardless me being over you or not. You're still going to have that awkward phase. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be a phase that you're going to have to get over, and then after that, just depends on how your friendship will then go along. That's what I'm trying to get across. I'm not saying like it's whatever, like, but there's still going to be that phase.
No, for me personally, unless I don't know. And my opinion at this moment in time is I couldn't care less. Maybe it might change down the line.
Yeah.
If once I get to like a more serious situation, whatever. I don't know. But at this moment in time, I can only speak to what my past and what I've been through. I couldn't care less. If you want to date the guys I've dated, please, by all means, do what you want to do.
I feel like it's a small word anyway. Like
do what you want to do. Exactly. This like one of the episodes we're talking about. There's just like a handful of men that you end up actually being able to choose. Do you know what I mean? After you've taken what you don't like from the pool of men, after you have to understand whether they even like you. You probably have 1% or whatever, even less than that, to choose from. Imagine the 1% is one of the friends that your girl has dated. So now you have to take all the guys your girls have dated. What if one of your girls just dates Bez? So now you take every single guy she's dated and maybe say two or three of them were good guys. Like guys that you see yourself with, but she just caught onto them quicker than you could ever find them. Do you know what I mean? Because people have different like friendship groups and areas they go to. So now she's caught onto this guy, and you just realize, oh yeah, he's decent, he's nice, he's a good guy. But now you have to take him out of your pools of guys because your friend has dated him.
Yeah, but it's different. Like if you just dated.
No, but some girls say because I've dated him.
No, they're mad.
That's what it is.
What?
But now you have to take him out of your options because your friend has dated him. That's long, bro. That's long. There's so many men I can. Like, this world is small, but it's not small at the same time, bro. Because the guy I want might not even want me, bro. So now I
have to go and look for someone.
And you're telling me because this guy that I actually want, you've dated him, I can't go for him. What if this would be the love of my life? What if he's the love of my life, but now I can't? The blessing is blocked because you dated the guy, and you're selfish about it.
But what if you have them people that like the guy like okay, for example, what if you have them people that the guy's genuinely cool, but they say all the bad things to you just to put you off him?
Yeah, but then you have to understand when the person is just bad mind like that. Like you can tell. Like let's say if it's one of my friends, when they're talking to you, they're gonna tell you everything about the relationship. So you're gonna hear from all aspects. It's not gonna be a biased aspect. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be not gonna be a biased point of view. You're gonna hear the good and the bad. When obviously if you start dating them and you hear the bad, you already know what she's doing. But it's alright, sis. You already told me the good. It's alright, sis. You can tell me what you want. I figured it out. The equation has been completed. I have the answer. I don't need you to come tell me more.
Nah,
but obviously, like I said, if it's a problem, I would find it awkward personally, a little bit. Every casting in that Real Housewives of Atlanta just messy.
The only person that kind of like I've liked from day one is Candy.
No, Candy's messy as well. She's messy. Candy's a liar. She always says she doesn't do something and then she'll be like, no, hold on, let me explain myself. Because she would say that she would do something and then she'd be like, she's trying to explain herself out of the situation, knowing that what she's done is wrong. Like, she'll speak about someone and be like, no, hold on, that's not what I said. She's trying to explain herself out of the situation, knowing that you're in the wrong.
Fair enough. But no, I did think it just, I just thought that was really interesting. Like, because I seen both sides. I understood like where people are coming from in terms of like it being you're the one that introduced her kind of thing. But it's like
but the guy's innocent in the whole situation either.
It's true because everyone's only spoken about her.
Exactly.
You're right because that's the first person I didn't look into him too much.
Exactly.
I looked into because my thing is it's more it's different. Well, I won't say different because he's friends with Dennis.
Her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's friends with because I was gonna be like it's different if he's like because he's kind of like was introduced as her kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
but then I'm thinking about he's actually friends with Dennis. So it could
But
be
I swear, and he's more friends with Dennis than
Pushers, yeah. Because they're in the same industry and stuff.
And look at the difference. You haven't even heard Dennis say anything about the situation.
No, it's true.
Probably couldn't give a shit. Probably has some
he
other
hasn't
girl
gotten a lot of backlash compared to what she has, which is true. Because it does.
Blame. Listen, this is this live will throw you all types of curveballs. Yeah, maybe the curveballs come in. It looks like a friend that's dating your ex-husband. Bro, he's an ex-husband. Why are you still fighting for him? Why are you mad? I feel sorry for Portia.
Why?
Because whatever her name is divorcing for a reason. They divorced for a reason.
It's true. I get what you mean.
They divorced for a reason. So now you're gonna go. So but I don't think girls understand. Yeah, them are man. They are who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the way they see it is, you see how you said like you've done like, okay, going back to what you said about like, I've confided in you, I've told you like the goods and the bads of what you've done, but you should decide to go there. That's your own problem. Now that you said that, the way I see it is like, okay, maybe she's thinking, I'm different. I'm something new.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm not
that's
gonna.
The problem.
Yeah, that's what you think. That's the only thing. Because she's thinking. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, so like your friend can be thinking, I'm not you.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But he's still him.
Yeah, but this is where it comes to a thing where
you're a different girl, but he is still him. That's the difference between the situation. The dominator is still the same denominator. He's not different. He's not different.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
She's thinking I'm different.
No, bro. I'm an amazing person, so if he did me that, he's gonna do me that as well. That's point blank period. That's point blank period. So you lose him just like you got him.
It's true. That's a very big saying.
And I believe that so much.
Yeah,
I feel like if you get a guy
big saying
whilst he's in a relationship and he cheated on the woman with you,
he's gonna do the same thing.
He's gonna do the same thing to you. 100%. 100%. Because I guarantee you, when he got with the first girlfriend, he thought she was the one. No. More time, he thought she was the one. So if she went to you the same way, you're gonna think you're the one for maybe a couple of years. Then he's gonna find someone who's better looking, who does maybe one better thing than you do. Yeah.
No, speaking of fact, I don't think you probably know them, but this YouTubers,
yeah, I don't know them.
Yeah, they broke up. Whatever. It's basically going off what you said. Oh. So he cheated on his ex to get to who he's with now, Royalty, whatever her name is. Yeah, and then now they've broken up, and now she's come back. The ex has come back. Like, when I was trying to warn you, you wasn't listening. Look at you now. Now you're not just left with 3 kids. You're left with 5 kids.
She got 5 kids with him.
So she came in a relationship with 3 kids.
Oh, and
then had the twin with him.
Kids. Stupid girl.
No, but the twin ain't even 1 year, and then left. And then now it's like,
did he cheat on her?
He cheated on her while she was pregnant. Okay. But she stayed.
Yeah.
And then he went and did like a work thing, but he had like all girls and stuff. He's an influencer, like he had fear. So at each point he's trying to make was like, you know, this is kind of the work I'm in. Why is it bothering you? I thought me cheating as like, we've sorted it out, we've been calm, especially now that it's been almost 9 months. She cheated while she was still pregnant. I think the kids are a year now. It's been almost a year. Long story short, whatever the situation was, she ended up leaving while he was still away. So he's calm, he's cleared out the stuff. So now he's gone back. Now he's trying to fly his ex that he left for her out. Mm-hmm. It's just a whole mess of situation. And I just think at this point, the girl, because it was a point where his ex and the girl he was with at the time, they were going back and forth. For a minute, they were going back and forth. Because his ex he was with, the only reason why I still got a connection with her is because he's got a kid with her.
Yeah.
Because if not, why we got so much drama? Because they've been together for 8 years. Mm-hmm. So she was like, even though I told you at the start you didn't listen, I came back in the middle and still told you. You didn't listen. Look at you now.
Listen.
I'm just like, oh my God.
I guarantee you, she sat there and said, "Oh, I'm different."
Yeah.
The amount of women that tell themselves they're like, different.
If you've lasted, after you start lasting a few periods of time.
She probably is different. She is different to his ex.
She is, yeah.
But he's still the same. That's what you need to understand. The guy is still the same guy.
You can get with a different girl,
it's the same guy. The same guy that left, cheat on his ex for you. Is the same guy that would cheat on you for another girl, bro. He's the same guy.
And I was just like,
stop telling yourself you're different. Well, not actually. Wait.
You are different.
Yeah,
though.
you
You
are.
can't compare
Sis,
yourself
you're
to
probably
the girls
amazing
with.
as well.
Yeah,
You are different.
You are different.
But he's the same.
Yeah. So
Just remember
I'm
that.
just sitting
Remember
there
that
like-
he's the same. So if
But
you
my
had to
thing-
get him whilst he's in a relationship, don't be mad when he leaves
But
you.
her whole thing was, I didn't go searching. She found out he was in a relationship after 6 months of them talking.
And then
And the whole thing was apparently he was saying it was done, we're leaving, it's not working, that kind of thing. So to her it was like, I didn't go out my way, I
when a
didn't
guy
know.
tells you, "Oh, I'm planning to leave," or "We're leaving," it's not the
It's
same.
very questionable. Very
Sis,
questionable.
sis, don't play
Very
yourself.
questionable.
Don't play yourself. Men can be very manipulative, yeah. They can tell you the right things, and that's the problem. That's why you need to find a time where you just know how to just literally shut out the bullshit. Because if a man catches you at the wrong time, you can say the
Right
most
thing that will soothe
best
you.
things, that just touches your heart, and you can just literally get over any dumb shit he does. But you
Literally.
need to understand, you're better than that. But speaking of cheating, do you think that men are more susceptible to cheat if they're with their partner from high school? Like if that's the only partner, do you think they're more susceptible to cheat in a relationship?
They're more what, sorry?
Susceptible, like they're more likely to cheat.
I think so. Only because I feel like, okay, cool. I feel like the people you surround yourself with play a role, if that makes sense. So with guys, there's this thing about, well, with what I've seen, I can't speak for everyone, but there's this thing about, okay, so guys have this thing of, I'm single, I can do me, Even the guys that are in a relationship, don't get me wrong, they like the relationship and stuff. But when they hear the boys doing, they think, I could do this, or I can. And then especially the thing of you being with someone from high school for such a long period of time. Let's say 16 to almost 26. 10 years. That's the one person you've been with. To them, it's like, I haven't been out. And guys are dogs. I'm not not in disrespectful ways.
Hoes.
They want to be out, especially if your boys coming to you and keep, bro, this one was this today. This one was that yesterday.
And you've only had the one same person.
And you're just thinking, I can't do. And I feel like that's what it is. Whereas if I flip it and I say, if you have in his friendship circle or the same mindset as them, not same mindset, but in the same scenario or in that kind of long-term relationship, it's like at most what we're talking about is our relationship, but I'm not saying they can't have guys who are single or not in that kind of thing, but just depends on what they have around them. More often can play a role in what they do as well, because I feel like it all depends. I would say yes, but then I'll say no. But looking at it, a lot of them, the minute they get to their 20s, they break up.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's why
to their 20s, they break up.
When you're young, guys, you're either in two different parts. You're even in a whole phase, where you're just. I say a whole, but I say that in the general term. Not everything about sex, but you're dating. You're just doing here and there. You're doing you're having fun. If sex isn't there, sex is there. Whatever you're doing, and then you've got the phase of just loving yourself, just find yourself, being okay, being alone, just doing you, traveling with your that's it. That's like two phases, and I feel like having that, thinking you're in love. I don't believe someone can feel like they're in love at such a young stage. I feel like love comes as you mature and as you become older. That's when you need to understand understand what love truly is. Yeah, when you're younger, you don't really understand it. You're still young. You think any person that comes along that treats you nice is your love of your life,
especially
like that. And I know people probably end up being their high school sweetheart and probably live for the rest of their lives like that and just love each other. But I do think it's hard because people need to have that phase where they go out, they find new people, they understand what they want and what they don't want. Because this guy might seem nice at the age of 16, but in 10 years, when he's 26, he's going to change. Everyone has to grow and change. Whether that change is something you don't want to see no more, or he changes to actually be better than what he used to be.
And it depends on how you grow as well.
Exactly. And different aspects of your life is going to bring out different things from you. Do you know what I mean? He might go through a hardship that shows you how mad he really is. Do you know what I mean? It's just different aspects. So at a young age, yes, it's nice to date guys. Yes, it's nice to have a little boyfriend, a little girlfriend, whatever, not. But I do feel like being with your high school sweetheart, either or, could really lead you to.
I feel like even like I wouldn't like to say all is cheated, but I feel like majority of them are there for step time come back together.
Yeah, exactly. And
like
they'll come back
100%, because 16 to 26, that's 10 years difference.
Especially of such a prime years.
That's just your year. Because by the time you get to, I would like to think, by the time you're getting to like late 20s, you figured yourself out. You know what you take, what you want.
Ideally.
I don't even know what I'm studying yet. I don't even know what I'm doing as a career, let alone saying this is rude.
Exactly. I'm at my age now and still don't even know what my future looks like. I'm doing what I'm doing now, but I know this is not what I'm going to be doing.
I'm at my age where I still don't even know what career path I want to go.
Exactly.
So imagine trying to be with someone from 16 up to... It could work, but...
No, it could. That's the thing. But I feel like it's hard.
It's very...
Because at a young age, you're mentally, anything is nice to you. Yeah, whatever guy takes you out to cinema, that's nice. He buys you flowers,
at a young
that's
age,
nice.
We're still very vulnerable. If we're looking for example, I'm going to do this. If we're looking for something we're not getting at home and we're getting it outside, that's a comfort to us. Yeah, we're accepting it and we're taking it and we're running. The littlest things we're getting. If it's even like you're coming in and someone's just, your hair looks nice today. Yeah. Just the little compliments you don't get from home, or the little love you don't get from home. The minute you're getting outside, you're running with it. You're not thinking twice about it. And that's why, like, I feel like sometimes it gets to a point where I feel like they're not in a relationship. They're kind of just stuck because they've been together. It's just like, I'm used to this now.
Yeah, it's comfort.
I'm used to this.
It's comfort. But yeah, it's tough. I do feel like you're more inclined to cheat.
Yeah, going back to your question,
you just haven't had that phase. You haven't had that phase to find yourself.
You haven't, because you weren't looking for yourself in high school. You were just living that school life.
Yeah,
you were literally doing everything.
You go through high school, then you go back, then you go to college. You didn't have your relationship in college. You didn't have your time. But a lot of people, like, especially college. College is when everyone is just freaks and everyone just wants to do their own thing.
Because that's when you kind of get that freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still in school, but they're not chasing you as much to do. If you do it, you do it. You don't do it, you don't do it. If you want to pass, you pass. If you don't want to pass, that's a you problem. So, like, college, you get that. Kind of like, it's that welcome to life freedom.
College, uni. Anyway,
let me tell you,
if you leave home, that's what it is, and that's the time that's when I feel like, especially university, college time is when you truly know who you are. You start to find out who you truly are, what you like and dislike,
what you don't like,
and this is why. And if you're in a relationship, you can't find that.
And it changes though, because it changes if I'm dating someone from high school, it changes, but I can't put that change to use because what you're doing, what you were doing at the beginning, I liked, because that's why I ended up being in a relationship.
Exactly, and because you're so young, anything good you think is the best thing of your life. That's the thing.
I'm going to go back into your question, but now I'm going to put it in the female's perspective in this circle. So I'm growing up, I'm like, you girls are like, I'm dating this person's bringing this to the table, this person's bringing that to the table. Whereas I'm like, this is what I like now. I've spoken to him and this is what I like now. This was not what I liked before. You got to remember, what I liked at 16 is going to be different to what I like at 21, 22, 100%. 23. Because I could tell you now, what I liked in 2018 ain't what I like now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a thing where it's like, okay, cool. Now it's getting to that aspect. It's like, I'm just here. It's either, because now it comes to a thing where it's either I'm scared to leave, which means, let me just go do what I'm going to do and come back. Or I'm just here because I'm comfortable. I'm here because there's no wrong. So if we're going to step out, let me step out. The main thing I'm going to do is just make sure he or she don't find out. Yeah. And that's what it is. But then I feel like it gets to that stage where it all comes back down to, if we're talking and I'm telling you, this is what I like, I've grown, I've changed, I've seen things, this is what I like, and this is what I think, this is what I would want you to do, that kind of thing. If you're not adjusting to it, that kind of sways me to that way as well.
You just mentally check out.
Yeah.
But it's hard though. It's hard to know what a 16-year-old boy is gonna be like once he becomes a 26-year-old man.
No, I heard that, but
it's hard. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to be like that. Because then when it comes to that point, can you really be mad that he doesn't turn out the way you want him to turn out? Do you know what I mean? It's all fun and games.
The 26-year-old who's not going to be what you get at 33.
Exactly. It's all fun and games to sit here at the age of 16 and be like, oh yeah, we're going to grow old. We're going to grow up. We're going to find our jobs. We're going to have a nice big house with dogs and cats and babies and whatever. Yes, obviously that could be your dream at the age of 16. But as you've grown, One of you have gone to college, the other one hasn't. One of you have pursued this job, the other one's struggling. Do you know what I mean? So many aspects of life happen.
Sweet dreams.
If I told you what I was thinking at the age of 16, 17, and told you where I'm at now, it's completely different. Am I mad at where I'm at now? No, I'm more than grateful where I'm at now. But it's different to what I thought I'd be at the age of 16.
Bro, when I tell you, when I first got into, I think I got into basketball in like year 10. This is off topic here, but just going off what you said. I think I got into basketball, like, I got into basketball quite late, so like year 9, year 10. But when I started looking into like the WNBA stuff, I had a note. I found a screenshot of it on Insta on my archive that I saved. I had it on my Insta for years until like, and it literally said, when I'm 21, I want to be playing in WNBA.
Can you imagine?
But I didn't know the ins and outs of the whole situation.
Exactly.
But I was dreaming big.
And that comes as you should be at a young age. Nothing should, at a young age, you're going to think
everything. 21, I'm going to be in WNBA, LA Sparks.
I wanted to have 50 different professions of my life. At one time, I wanted to be a professional MMA fighter. I wanted to be a pilot at one time.
Yeah, I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be a doctor at one time.
A doctor.
I wanted to be a paramedic.
Yeah. I wanted to be a flipping the CSI people, forensic science people. Yeah, to go and do
I wanted
detective
to be an Olympian.
work.
I wanted to run tracks. I wanted to do
everything,
so many things.
I wanted to play professional basketball at one point. Yeah. My body has told me no from God knows how long. Yeah, that dream died down at the age of like 18, 19 when I realized.
When I realized at 17, 18, I'm still in London going to college.
Not even that. When my knees start giving out, that's when I knew it's not for me. But I had all these different professions in my head that I wanted to do, and I'm doing something different, and I probably will be doing something different in 10 years' time as well.
10 years, you'll probably be doing something different in 2 years' time.
Especially the way the life just moves.
In 2 years' time, you'll probably be doing something different. Like,
unless
16 to 26 is a bit.
That's when you just find yourself, especially after like 16 to 30.
Bro,
even then, I feel like you don't become a proper adult when you're like 45. No, honestly, that's when you're just like, okay. Obviously, female-wise, it's a bit late to find yourself. But it just depends on your path. But I feel like that's when you feel like you have something settled down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? If you look at the average age that someone lives, that's probably like halfway through to someone's average age.
I'd rather say like a more long-term relationship where I feel like changes, we know, like, even I feel like 21 is still quite young, but it's kind of thing where that age where we can still adjust and amend. We can, where it's from 16, it's a bit like I can just about tell you what 10 plus 10 is.
No, honestly, it's just late 20s is when you probably.
That's when, like, and then
you have to have that time, and if it's one of them ones where you're from high school, then you break up during uni times. You go and do what you need to do, and then you can't find it. And if you find each other, eventually, then you're at a better stage. And I feel like that's what a lot of people end up doing, because if you're trying to figure out something when you go to college or to university and you're both at different years, I'm sorry. It's too much going on there for you to just be thinking about the girl back home or the guy back home. Like, it's tough.
You gotta be understanding. And then again, it depends. Like I say, it all comes down to people. Like, if you have your boys or your girls letting you, they're going through their whole phase. Not even in terms of like sexy people. Just the whole phase. I'm just going through my whole phase. I'm going through my whole phase. There's nothing you can tell me. This is just what I want to date. I want to be out. I want to.
No one's telling me no. I can't do this. No one has to say. You have to be like, what are you doing? Why you don't know? I'm doing who I want.
You can't tell me to come home at this time because you're hungry. Because
no, that's one thing. And then it comes to that age where you guys are trying to shack all up at such. You're trying to do husband and wife thing
at such a young
at the age of 21, 22. And then if you no guy at the age of 22 should try to provide for his 21-year-old girlfriend unless you guys are like big money guys. But if you're still trying to figure out, you guys are doing part-time jobs at uni.
I'm working a £6 hour job, same way as you're doing. So what?
At 18, 19, 20. What are you going to provide for me? And then you want me to cook for me? Bro, I'm 19. I don't know how to cook.
I'm getting you a meal deal.
For £60. And then you bring that shake that, do you know what I mean? But it's tough. And I feel like it's just so much pressure when you see so many different relationships out there.
This is the thing this is why we got to put into the younger ones. We're not against, because at the end of the day, you still have to teach them, like, from things. I'm not against you dating from 16. I'm genuinely not. I just want you to understand the fact that I feel like there's more to it than dating. Just don't feel like because you started this at 16, that's the person you have to be with.
Yeah, like
especially if you're starting at 16. I'm genuinely like, because with the younger lot, I feel like a lot of them feel like were always telling them, no, don't date, no date. But then it get to a stage, like, I'll use ourselves as an example, with parents at age, you shouldn't be talking to this boy. The minute you turn 21, 22, where's your boyfriend? After you've told me.
No, Tiwa, if it's one thing you've ever said that actually made sense, is this right now. You would grow up, I don't want to hear nothing about no boyfriend.
They don't want to entertain it.
And any little boyfriend I had during secondary, high school days, I did not tell anyone.
Entertain it.
And now you're telling me, now I'm coming to you 23, 24, whatever. You're telling me, when are you going to leave my house? When you get married? First of all, sis. Yeah, mother. First of all, mother. How you going to tell me when I'm getting married when I didn't even know what I want? I couldn't even date. In your eyes, I couldn't even date. So if I followed what you said to me, I wouldn't even know what I want in a guy. I wouldn't even know what I want in a guy. You're the reason why I'm comfortable being alone at home. Because you tell me I can't leave the house. Tell me I have to be homeless inside.
Don't get me wrong, I get they're trying to be protective, but I feel like it got to a stage where they shouldn't have been so... Because they made it seem like it was such an... Like, I don't know the right word to use, but it was such like a taboo for you to date guys. Like, it's just
no, but I feel like it's just with past experience. I feel like my mum... I don't know. It's just the way when she got grown up. My grandma was like quite strict on her, so she's gone past down that strictness into me.
No, this one.
But I do believe that when you have your child, it's like tell them what it is. Tell them how you feel about the situation.
Okay. Yeah.
But know that if you're gonna do this, do it like this.
Yeah. This is the thing. I want it to be a thing. Don't get me wrong. I get where you're coming from. You're trying to be protective. Of course. I understand.
It's worked for me. I'm not pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't have children.
But I feel like it's a thing where when they start getting to that 16 of going college is when you start like let them be open to you and tell you like they're talking. You can still like tell them like be careful, like because you're thinking it so much in their head. Yeah, they're talking to, but they're still like my mom said. But they're still, but not when like I'm 16 now and then you've come back and you're telling me where's your boyfriend. First of all, boys, I could not see boys without looking left. If I look right and I see, what are you looking at? What are you looking at?
But that's so true though. You tell me I can't date, and then when I'm an adult, you're asking me
now you're starting to chase
when you get married. I'm sorry.
And I feel like just because I've seen
this has been a time you probably have to start arranging marriage for me because I'm not finding it my own.
I'm not going out my way either. So if you got them, just tell them.
We come to an age where arranged marriage is not even looking bad.
Would you ever take an arranged marriage?
But you see with the arranged marriages, people have this stigma around it and think that is by force.
It's not, yeah.
It's not. Arranged marriage and forced marriage is completely different. Arranged marriage is your parents or whoever finding you someone
and they think you're compatible. Yeah.
But now you guys can actually
just see if it works. Yeah.
Date and see if it works or whatever. Yeah. So if my mum found me someone and we're
talking,
arrange it for me. Yeah. I know my mum's gonna find me someone who's good for me.
Yeah, because she won't bring anyone that she wouldn't see you with. Yeah.
So if my mum was to set something up and be like, you know what, this guy's a good guy, looking for a wife, we're doing what we're doing, and it works out. It works out.
Because she ain't telling you to forcefully
after a while, it's just like I'm tired of trying to find it myself.
Because at this point, what I've seen have not been working. They're not going down well.
But it works out for some.
It does. But it's rare. That's like 5%.
I admire those who work out for because
especially from that young age.
It's that one person.
Yeah, that one person. Especially, and it's always a cute story with them.
Yeah, always.
It's always a cute story because it's like we met, and now we've been together ever since. We're married with 3 kids. It's cute. It's nice to hear, and it's always, it's like that 5% though.
Yeah, it is rare.
And they've had to go through their own trials and tribulations to get to where they are now.
The only thing those trials and tribulations they need to anyone cheating.
Yeah,
that's the only.
They've had to readjust to where I am now because I'm not who I was when I was 16.
No,
You've had to readjust.
Bro. Did you know? That there's a inflation. The inflation's rising again. Yeah, I was just watching the news the other day.
I didn't know.
And it's risen by like 1.5% since April. That doesn't sound too much, but
if you put it
exactly, inflation doesn't rise that much that quickly. So like energy and clothes are getting more expensive.
We spoke about this.
Yeah, no, we have. I'm gonna start making my own clothes, 100%. But then the wholesales probably get more expensive as well.
Yeah, but this is why we've got to be quick with it now because things are starting to look a bit.
No, inflation is rising. Everything's getting more expensive.
This is why Freddo will be £1 soon.
Yeah, at this point, 25 fucking p.
It was 15p when I was in secondary
15.
school.
I didn't really eat Freddo like that, but do you remember the days when you go to the shop with 50p, Tiwa. You had £1. We used to have £1 sweets.
My mum used to give me £2 pocket money for school every day. That pound would buy me a lunch in school, and I would buy bare snacks.
I used to go with £1 to school because I had free school meals.
Ask me how much my little brother goes to school now.
Listen, I had free school meals. So I used to go with £1. First of all, that £1, my mum did something she didn't want to give me. So why am I giving money to feed you at school? Yeah? That's my mum.
No, I didn't have free school meal.
No, I had free school meals. But, yeah, so £1. Yeah. Outside of my little hostel when I used to go to school and sell my shit and do my little
You were one of them ones.
I was one of them ones. I would go with the big Nike bags.
The JD ones.
No, the big Nike. You see the ones, the duffel ones. When people say, I used to have duffel bags full of crisps.
You used to get them Sainsbury's donuts. You had a big. No,
I used one of my friend Laura. She used to do donuts. I used to do the crisps.
Yeah, because I
used to crisps and sweets. Crisps for 50p, sweets for 50p. Yeah.
Just buy the big pack.
Rack it up. Yeah. Rack up peas. But yeah, that £1. I can go to the shop and leave with a bag full of sweets, 100%. Chocolates, a drink, 100%. Buy a free course meal, and still get 50p change. I still have enough money to take me to the next day.
And they're all paid for as well. Not this one where I'm going in and leaving with stuff that I'm not. This is paid for.
This is outside of the little place I've pocketed in it. No, I'm joking.
But they're all paid. Bro, my little brother goes to school £5 every day.
Can you imagine, bro?
I'm having to tell him, like, you need to save, because I'm putting in his head, like, you're not understanding what you're going to school with. I went to school
but then the things they're buying out, you can't buy them little 1p sweets anymore.
Yeah, this is why I understand.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you used to go £1. With £1 you buy 100 sweets.
And you know, they used to have them 2p sweets, them gums, they were like a p.
Exactly. You buy 10p lollipop. Mm-hmm. Drinks used to be 30p.
Those used to be 10 to 15p.
Bro, come on now. Now you're going there, you go with £1, you can only buy one thing, bro.
See the ice bowl your sister had a few days ago? I think they're like 30 or 50p now. I used to go in there, there was 15.
10p. And depending what shop you go to. And if you and your busman are cool, you can get 2 for £3, 2 for 3.
Listen, me and my busman, I used to go, I get 5 for 30p. And I'll give every single one of them. We all go into the shop, okay, and then, if we put all our money together.
Exactly.
You know when you used to put all your money together in school and you come with 2 bags like this, especially with your friends. You think we've done the biggest house shopping. You think we've gone food shopping and done the biggest thing
inflation's
ever.
Actually a bitch, bro. Inflation
needs to go back to where it came from. Because at this point...
No, inflation's actually
taking the piss. Because now I'll go Primark and you tell me a little shorts is going to be £10.
£10 freaking pounds. Them little batty riders that you wear at home.
£10.
£10.
Because
or a little vest is £5.50.
That used to be. I remember when it used to be 50p. I remember when it used to be 50p.
And especially the one I'm gonna look at is really 99p flip flops at Primark.
Yeah.
Guarantee in a couple of months it's gonna be £2.
It will surprise me.
£2 for the thing that after.
Because when we travelled last time, I got a pink one for 50p from Primark. Now I'll go back and you tell me I have to pay £5 to £10. Because they need to relax. Because you're raising all this, but I'm yet to see my pay go up.
The inflation is not inflating my salary.
I'm yet to see.
My salary hasn't inflated either. So if you're going to do inflation, let's inflate everything. Everywhere. Inflate everything so I don't feel the stress.
Yeah. Because at this point, if you're going to do that...
Excuse me. Hello?
You're missing a big part.
Hello?
My payments.
How am I going to buy these things?
My payments.
Hello? No, but it's tough. They're saying it's a temporary... Because the inflation happens every single year. Like they say the thing about the Oyster card.
Yeah. That bugged me.
It's like 5p every single year or something like it rises every single year. Because it never used to be £1.50.
I used to pay 50p for a bus.
Cool. Whatever. I remember that 7-day bus pass that was last year.
Them little
and it was like
travel card
£10.
Yeah?
Yeah? Now you're paying like £50 for one of them.
100%.
Whatever.
Even then, that's even if they do it.
That's exactly. Now they say it's better to just... Now it's more expensive to buy 7-day bus pass than it is to stop in for the Oyster card. Because they've got a cap on the Oyster card now.
£10.
If you do contactless, it's cheaper for you to do that than it is to buy a 7-day bus pass. The 7-day bus pass used to be like £20 for the whole week. You can do everything you want.
Zone 1 to zone 8 even.
To zone 500. No stress. I can go from here to Bristol and come back.
Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine that?
But no, it's right. If you're gonna inflate the prices, you best inflate my salary as well.
No, 100%.
Inflate everything.
If it's 1.5, okay, my salary 1.5
and then deflate their housing prices.
That one right there.
Not everything in this world is inflation.
Let's do it smartly. Okay, cool. You want to do clothes and snacks.
Help me.
You want to do clothes and snacks, I understand. Do my salary for that one. Let's not do housing. Let's be realistic
No,
here.
this capitalistic world, yeah.
It's actually mad.
I was talking to someone the other day, and I was just like, we should just be running around barefoot with nature, wearing hardly any clothes, wearing leaves to cover our
Go back to the
private
beginning.
parts. No, honestly, yeah.
Go back to the
Just
beginning.
chilling. Trading. I'm gonna trade this bag of yams for your bag of potatoes.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Just trading.
Start from the
But
beginning.
everything, all this money, all this capitalism, all this, I have to pay you to have this, every service. Nothing is. When I say nothing's free in this world, bro.
Nothing's free.
Every day, pay this, pay that, pay this. I need money for this, for me to do this for you. You need to give me money. Happened to just helping out a brother and sister.
This one I'm getting at. You see how you just said nothing's free. I was reading something. Someone created a meme on thing, and he literally said, "It's just because of the following. Okay, cool. You're trying to help me because I'm starting a business. Just
right."
He said nothing is free. I said £50 for what? For you to.
Can you imagine? Okay, I understand everyone needs to make peace. Everyone needs to make money. I get that. But bro, come on.
I know.
If I'm just starting up, where do you think I'm gonna find the £50?
Where? Because do you think I'll be asking for something for free for I can pay?
Can imagine. Nah, I just wanna listen. If I could, just be there running around, butt naked even, butt naked. Just chilling in the woods, in the nature.
And it's just going to keep going up. And especially, have you seen the thing with the Oyster card as well, saying that they want to get to a stage where they take out from 16, you start paying for Oyster?
Yeah, it's not free anymore.
I think they've lost it at this point. Because are you going to find all the kids jobs for them to pay? Because you're telling them to pay, and you know damn well who they're going to.
People at the age of 25 don't pay for bus or train now. Yeah, what makes you think they're gonna do? It's gonna rise the people that are bumping train, bro.
Yeah. Someone posted the little meme of what you used to do. They just thought of you for the oyster thing, and someone said this works, and it even turns green.
Come on, no, it doesn't turn green. It says red.
No, the one that did recently on the oyster was green. It was weird.
I need to know. I need to go find out that one.
It was
but the
weird.
one where you use that YouTube sound, you tap on it. It doesn't turn red, so you have to make sure the guy is in like proper pre,
paying attention.
Proper pre's on the screen because
this is why you have conversation with them.
when you tap on, it shows that you've tapped on it, like whether it is red or whatever. Mm-hmm. So obviously, if the guy's pre in the thing and you do it, he's gonna see that you did.
You know, some of them don't care because they don't have time for the headache.
I'm sure people have seen that it doesn't work and they have let me on.
But
if the guy is distracted, you have to just distract them.
Yeah, just start talking. How's your day?
Oh, just pretend like you can't find your phone so that he drives off.
Focus. Yeah.
But now they're doing too much now.
And they can't. Too much. To be honest, they're doing so much that you actually can't blame us for what we're doing.
Now, like, first of all, does your father own TFL for you to tell me I can't get on this bus? Your father does not own TFL. If the inspectors come on, that's my business.
That's not a you problem.
That's not. I wouldn't even tell you. I said I just came on. I wouldn't even blame you.
Yeah, that's not you.
I wouldn't even blame you
because I can easily just say I jumped on from the back.
Exactly.
At this point,
why coming like TFL?
When people start stressing themselves over things they don't need to stress themselves.
If I was a bus driver,
Jesus is Lord.
If I was a bus driver,
as long as I'm getting paid, you think I care? And they get paid good. You think I care?
Because the more time, the amount of people that are going on, more people are paying to get on the bus than those who are not paying to get on the bus. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. More people. So I'd be like, listen. If the inspector comes and asks you, if you blame this on me, I will find you. I will stop this bus and I'll come find you. No, but still, I'll just be chilling there. But I feel like maybe there's something in place where it stops them from doing it. I feel like maybe you have to have...
You think the inflation? No, I feel like the reason why it's probably so high at the moment is just for them to earn money back.
It's because of COVID.
Yeah,
they said it's the temporary rise, such big temporary rise is to compensate for the money lost due to COVID.
I heard that, but then again, where are we meant to get the money from?
It's going to stay like that though.
Yeah, because the minute they see people are affording it or making it work and stuff, like that. But it's like, okay, you've done this the same way you've lost money. Okay, we're about to lose money now because of you.
Exactly, and a lot of people have lost jobs.
Look, can you imagine? So this is already a problem as it is.
No, Jesus, it's tough. It's tough. It is very... This world, I feel like this world's not for me, man. It's too much. Every day, money. So I just stay at home, mind my own.
Every phone call you lead, money this. Money that.
You have to pay for
money
this.
Left.
It costs
money
this.
Right.
It costs that.
Money this.
Don't worry about me. Let me make my money. I don't want to spend it.
Miss me out on it.
I don't want to spend it.
Just when you see my name on the contact, just scroll again. Just don't stop scrolling. Just keep scrolling.
Don't even click to call me.
Just keep scrolling.
Don't call me.
And before you call me, think twice about it. Think.
Unless it's like I have opportunity to make money. If it's let's go so we can spend money instead, then don't
think twice about it. But then again, it's like that, and then it's like, especially someone is like, life is for the living.
Exactly. You have to enjoy yourself. You have to enjoy yourself.
So it's like,
so
at
there's
this
no
point,
winning. There's no winning. How am I going to enjoy myself if I'm not spending money? I can't just stay at home. I want to enjoy life. It's up to enjoy life.
I was talking to someone said, you like traveling. I said, if I'm here, what am I doing? Am I not just working and paying bills? Am I just not just working and paying bills?
Not doing nothing. I might as well
let me go.
Exactly. Use the money for good.
What job have you got for me? What job? Because I stay here, I lose money. Let me lose money on things I know I'm gonna smile about and remember. Let me not come sit here and lose money because Great Britain told me I'm gonna lose money and I'm not seeing no. I'm losing money and there's no smile on my face.
Can you imagine?
I can be away. I'm losing money and you still see me smiling. You see the difference?
I'm not even losing. I'm investing in my mental health. That's it.
That's it. On that note, yeah.
Invest in your mental health.
On that note,
don't worry. It's not wasting. It's investing. I'm investing in myself.
My mental health.
They say people investing. I'm investing in myself. It's not me. It's not this country gonna come kill me. I'm at home crying because I don't have nothing. I'm going to invest, even if it's my last penny. I shall invest it on myself. Couldn't care less.
Just always say, just be smart on what you invite us. Traveling, shout us.
Yeah, shout me.
Shout us. Anything else, be smart. In London, think about it twice. Yeah. Think about it 3 times even.
You want to go out to eat? Let's go out to eat abroad. Let's catch a plane to Amsterdam and go out to eat abroad. Be there in 45 minutes.
We can even catch a train. We go early morning and be back that same day.
Yeah.
And it's £25 there and back. What are we asking for? What else do you want? We could go on a day trip.
That's a day trip.
The £50 I'm about to go spend on burger and lobster. Let's go. Yeah. We'll be out and back. Exactly. We've even got to a different country. Look at life. Now at this point,
We have to be smart this year. No, just
100%, 100%. Because you lot cannot come and stress us out. What have you seen in terms of Christ this week that stood out to you?
This week I got scripture, and this one is a funny one because every time I read scripture, I always say, God, open my heart and my mind to the scripture I'm about to read so I can understand it. Yeah. And then I was gonna read my on the Bible app, and it's like that. The question was, what has God done for you that has really changed you? I said, I literally said the words, He has been my refuge in my times of trouble. And the scripture for that day was, the Lord is good, a stronghold in day of trouble, and He knoweth them that trust in Him. Like it was literally said, God is your refuge.
He opened your heart and your mind.
No, listen, literally. Like when the question asked me, what has He done for you? And I just said to myself out loud, just like, yeah, God has literally been my refuge in times of trouble. Like there's been a point in my life where I've been at my worst, and what got me through is my belief, is my faith. And when I read that scripture for the day, I was just like, wow, God is good all the time.
100%.
God is good all the time. So that was, when I read that, I was like, I need to write this down.
Yeah.
Because when you read stuff like that and it talks to you,
you got it. There's a reason.
Yeah.
I always see
every time
I
see a scripture and I just write it down.
Every time, if I see a scripture that kind of when I went into reading, my concentration on heart wasn't there because I just done it because when it becomes a routine, you just done it. But then when I read it and it kind of I'm like, okay, then I go back and then I start again. And
I'm having a conversation. I was like,
it's like I have to start again and actually pull my full attention into this. But yeah.
What about you? What have you seen in terms of God this week?
So my one. So funny enough, mental awareness, whatever. And then I just thought,
not whatever.
It's actually a big thing. I say whatever because I've been there. So it's kind of I don't talk about it too much. We get there one day, but I don't talk about it too much because it's whatever. But I was just I just felt really overwhelmed. There had no reason to be. I just felt.
But before you read the scripture.
Yeah, no, that whole. I think it started from Wednesday after our recording. I just felt really overwhelmed by a lot of things, and in my head it's I don't even have a lot going on apart from work and stuff, but I'm trying to sort a few things out as well. So I just felt very overwhelmed. I didn't know if it was good or bad. So I was just okay, cool. And then I do the Bible app has got this daily prayer thing now. I absolutely love it because it's not too long. It's just perfect. It gives you 3 scriptures and a prayer for the day. So I started doing that now, and then when I don't read it yet, listen, I think I almost had a heart attack yesterday. It was 11:55. And I haven't read, and I was like, no, there's something missing. Something missing. I was like, and then by this time my phone's on D&D, so I was like, oh no, I have to. Then I seen prayer. I was like, okay. After I read it, I felt alright. But it was literally a prayer, and he said, God, I need your peace today. What I am facing, I cannot go through alone. I need you to change the way I think by reminding me that you are with me. You have never failed me and you're not going to start now. So right now, please fill me with your peace. No matter what's going on around me, I will not be troubled or afraid. In Jesus' name, amen. And that just, it was kind of like soothing.
Yeah.
It was like, I was overwhelmed for no reason. They had like, it wasn't a mind game, because it was like, I wasn't thinking of things where, okay, I want to be sad today. It was just, my head wasn't in anything. I wasn't in clouds of being happy. It was just there and I was just overwhelmed. But I couldn't put two and two. And when someone asked me, I was like, I can't actually tell you. Sometimes I can't tell you. And then when I saw your post about what you posted on the Censored podcast, which if you haven't seen, go have a look, about like the mental awareness thing, I actually took a screenshot. I thought that was great. Like, if like someone's going through things and like you've asked them, do they want to talk about it? Say yes, be a listener. If they say no, do you want to do something to get your mind off it? And I thought that was absolutely beautiful. I thought that's actually steps I can take with people around me as well. Because like, this week I literally just went round to a few people that I haven't spoken in a minute, and I just asked, "Are you alright? Are you alright?"
Yeah, that's why when you did that one, the Zoom call with Tom and that, like, and I've done it with you as well. I've started doing it with you. It's like, it's important when you ask, "Are you alright?"
Don't just tell me yes.
There and listen to the answer. Yeah. Like, I want to know. Like, tell me out of 10, how are you mentally right now?
Don't just say you're alright.
What's your mental fitness like out of 10? Are you a 2? Do you need to speak about it? Are you an 8? Great. I'm so grateful for you. Why are you an 8? What could you make it to be a 10? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this funny you said that, because I went round to I think 4 people this week. Just 4, like, they're really close friends, whatever. And I just literally went to them. I was like, are you alright? Like, genuinely alright? You don't have to speak to me about it if you're feeling.
Like, is it yes or no?
Yeah.
No?
If you want to talk about it, cool. That was it. The first person said, I don't really want to talk about it. I said, that's fine. I'm always going to be here. Listen, I can help you in any way you want me or need me to. And I just did that and I thought, okay, cool. And to me, it's like, I've done something.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But
and even if it's, like, if you don't seek it, but when you ask are you alright question, we, especially as British people, we're just like,
do it on the comment,
right, Google,
we do it,
But sometimes it's good. I've definitely put in a routine of asking, are you alright? Like, how are you really? Not even are you alright? How are you really today? Like,
there was a game. It was like a friendship game thing that I seen on card, and the question said, "Are you alright?" The girl said yes. She flips it and she said, "Look me, Mike, are you actually alright?" And I was like, really? I do it, but I don't actually pay attention. What I've intended to do is, I do it just because I feel like I kind of have to ask you, but not paying attention. So what I'm trying to do personally for myself is, apart from just asking you, but actually sometimes listen to your words. Because I can ask you, you're right, and you can look at me, but if something feels off, I should ask you again. But I'm not doing it in a way to force you to feel like you need to talk to me. I just want you to know that even if you tell me no, it's fine. You don't even have to tell me why.
Why? Just as long as
I know where your mental state, and because of what's going on so much, like, people don't talk. It's like, I understand, but as long as I know, because then in my head, in my back, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna message you 2 days down the line, even though you have to talk to me, just to make sure maybe you're in a better space today. Then it's like, okay, cool.
And it's tough, because especially with things going around in the world. Obviously, I want to just throw my prayers out to what's happening in Palestine and everything. And everywhere within Africa, like everywhere. Places, people start thinking like it's selfish of them to even think that they're not in the right space, because people start suffering in this world. You know what I mean? So when we start thinking about our lives, we feel guilty or feeling bad in a position like I've got home, I've got clothes, and I've got money. Why should I feel bad? And even I've said that to myself, like, I need to be grateful for everything I have. I cannot not be ungrateful for. Like, people will die for the situation, but sometimes, like, mentally and everything, something can just trigger you that can take you to a certain place where you don't want to be, even though you know people are suffering, but people suffer differently. So you need to understand that it's not selfish for you as a person to put your thoughts out and to tell people that you're not okay, because we would rather know that you're not okay than you take it to a certain situation where it's too late at that point. Do you know what I mean?
And what we got to realise is we've got to stop comparing our sufferings to other people's sufferings. We can still feel sad for other people, but whilst also going through our own things.
Exactly.
So that's something we've got to stop doing as well. And I feel like it's, apart from it just being a month, we have to do it where, what I've tried to do now, it's going to be hard because it's just, life happens. But what I try to do now is, even if I don't do it with everyone, because I don't want it to be a thing where I'm broadcasting, because sometimes mentally, I can't mentally, I want to know that I'm alright to know I can ask you what I want to ask you, rather than me not being in a space and then come and ask you, because then it's like I'm not really there for you. I'm just asking you because I feel like I need to. So what I'm trying to do is like at least once in a month. I wouldn't say once a week because life happens. But at least once in a month, just check up on like especially the people around you, because you just never know. Even if it's just a hi, hope you're doing well. You don't want, even because sometimes you can text me, I genuinely don't want to feel like even a conversation. But if I've seen it, I've acknowledged it. Yeah. I've seen that someone's out there cares and someone's out there gone out their way to check.
That.
And it's the thing of
that's why it's good to always check up on people. And I'm guilty of thinking, oh yeah, we both have phones, we can both do the same thing.
I've tried.
No one checks up on you, so you don't check up on anyone. But at the end of the day, you never know what someone's going through.
You can't compare your situation.
Do what you want to do. What feels right for you.
Don't feel like because she hasn't reached out on me, I'm not going to do it.
So if reaching out to someone is what's going on, like in your heart that you feel like you're doing, just do it. Just do it.
But on that note,
yeah,
gonna wrap it up. This week riddle was: what spends all the time on the floor but never gets dirty? You know what to do. Send in your answers. Give us a heads up or what you think it is. We will put a little poll out on the day of the episode before the episode drops, and we'll go from there. And
listen, like, share.
Yes,
it's been your host with the most, Milene Sophia,
and yours, Tiwa.
Love and guidance.
We out.
Thank you.